Good morning. Good morning. And welcome back. Please like and subscribe so we can continue the spread of this brain rot that I call culture. And, my culture. So, December is round the corner, so that means Christmas, presents, holiday cheer, and banning Gen Alphas from social media. That's right, people. Australia looked at Gen Alpha screen time and said, no more Roblox for you, Timmy. So apparently, Australia's government decided that the best way to fix the nation's mental health crisis is to ban social media for anyone under 16. Because nothing says we care about your mental health like sending a 14-year-old into digital exile with nothing but his homework and depression. So here's the deal. The Australian government announced a nationwide social media ban for kids under 16. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat will be required to verify ages using government-approved systems, possibly ID checks, AI age estimation, and parental consent tools. And before you say that sounds like something out of China, yeah, it's totally is. Totally kind of does. Except that this time is coming from a country that gave us Vegemite and a prime minister who was got lost in the ocean. So no social media for kids, which on paper sounds wholesome and let's protect the children from doom scrolling and TikTok brain rot. But in practice, it's giving us, we don't trust you, so we'll use facial recognition and DNA testing to make sure of it. Now, to be fair, the stats are grim. Recent studies of Australian E-Safety Commission found that nearly 80% of kids aged 8 to 15 are on social media daily, with rising rates of anxiety, body image issues, and cyberbullying. And the government basically saying, if Meta and TikTok won't protect the kids, we will. Which in theory, makes sense because these companies, they've been about responsible as a toddler with a chainsaw. But letting the government filled with old guys who don't even know how texting works fix the social media crisis is a really bad idea. So here's where it gets spicy. To actually enforce this ban, Australia considered mandatory age verification, age estimation, and age inference, meaning you'll have to prove that your age just to log into TikTok and have some algorithm watch your For You page, making sure you're not really under the age of 16. That means handing over government ID, facial data, and even AI analysis of your, For You page. So congratulations. To watch that cat video, you now have to pass a criminal background check. But that's the problem. It's not about whether the kids should be online. It's about what kind of surveillance system we're modernizing and getting used to. Because once you build the infrastructure to monitor who's online and what you're doing, you basically open the door to tracking what everyone does online and getting used to having spyware on your phones and computers. Yeah, so next thing you know, you're getting fined because the algorithm caught you watching a 18 plus spicy Minecraft roleplay because the algorithm says you're age 15, but you're really 27 years old. Imagine defending yourself in court for that. Now, playing devil's advocate here, have you seen what the kids are watching on TikTok lately? It's outrageous. We've gone from funny dance videos to dangerous challenges that are getting people to require needing new teeth replaced, to the most serious being shot from kicking in someone's door. Maybe a little analog childhood wouldn't hurt. True, touching some grass would be good, and get a hobby, maybe learn an instrument, and learn to bake some bread. Like most of us did during those years we got forced inside. But banning the entire generation from the internet, it's like banning food because some people are fat and obese. The intentions that sound noble: protect mental health, stop predators, reduce dopamine addiction, the whole save the children stick that politicians like to play, but the execution feels like digital purgatory for Gen Alpha and for most of us. And that isn't just Australia doing this. The US, UK, and EU are talking and thinking about similar laws. Utah already passed one. We might be watching the story of government movement where government plays internet-based babysitter, which is a scary thought. So maybe this is the future. Kids won't have TikTok, but the government will have their facial data. We call it safety and ignore the fact that we just built the perfect surveillance tool in the name of protecting Timmy from memes. So what do you think? Is this social media good for the kids? Or are we just one step closer to a Black Mirror or Twilight Zone Vegemite edition? Anyways, drop your thoughts below. Please like and subscribe to help spread me through the YouTube algorithm. All right, laters.